At 6 months old, she was diagnosed with a brain tumor. Now the star of her self-titled reality TV show, I Am Shauna Rae, this 24-year-old is cancer-free, but still lives with the effects of cancer every day. Shauna Rae and Dr. James Klosky, the director of psychology at the Aflac Cancer and Blood Disorder Center of Children's Healthcare of Atlanta, join us today to discuss the emotional impact of pediatric cancer during National Childhood Cancer Awareness Month. Welcome, Shauna Rae and Dr. Klosky.
Thank you for having us.
Shauna, you have a very interesting story. How has cancer impacted your life both physically and emotionally?
Cancer impacted my life physically from the day I was born. I was born with a brain tumor in the back side of my right head, or the right side of my back of the head, and it immediately impacted my physicality. It immediately was a physical journey, and they really focused on that, and then my later diagnosis with pituitary dwarfism at 16, all of that was a physical toll. And emotionally, socially, mentally, those were kind of overshadowed by survivorship and making sure that my physical dwarfism was taken care of.
Shauna, why is it hard for people to understand what a child dealing with cancer is feeling, and what was it like for you?
When dealing with cancer, it can be a very lonely, isolated feeling. And when you're going through it and you have your family, you have your medical team, but no one's understanding that pain, that emotional, social, mental toll. And these are the things people that are never impacted by cancer don't understand unless they ask. And that's why I like items like the My Special Aflac duck, because the duck has emotion cue cards to show the child that, one, their emotions aren't not valid, but also that they feel these same things and that they have someone to relate to.
Dr. Klosky, what are the biggest challenges these children and their families face?
Well, fortunately, the majority of children and adolescents who are diagnosed and treated for cancer will survive. But survivorship comes at a cost. So as they age, over 95% of survivors will experience at least one chronic health condition, with over 80% experiencing late effects that are serious, disabling, or life-threatening in nature. These conditions can be visible or invisible and express at different times. That's why I love working for the Aflac Cancer and Blood Disorder Center, a place that understands the need for treating the whole child across the lifespan, from diagnosis to active treatment to life and cancer survivorship. These kids are going to be part of the Aflac family for the rest of their lives, and we are so excited that they are part of our community moving forward.
Shauna, how important is it to you and other survivors that the community is involved with issues like this?
I think it's extremely important to have the community involved in issues like this because, like I had said, there is that lonely feeling, and that would help prevent that child or that battler feeling that loneliness, feeling that they're alone in it. And it would also help break the stigma that comes with cancer, that it ends once you survive. It continues to follow you for the rest of your life. And that's why Aflac is so important, because they are recognizing that there's emotional, physical, mental, and social tools that will follow you for the rest of your life.
Dr. Klosky, what advice would you give to parents who might want to talk to their children about a friend, family member, or classmate who is going through cancer treatment?
I think the best advice that I could offer for parents to teach or to coach their kids is, frankly, to lead with kindness. You know, there's no question that childhood cancer treatment can be traumatic, but many of our survivors also report things like post-traumatic growth and resiliency as a result of treatment. Promoting ideals such as tolerance, inclusion, and acceptance helps survivors to best integrate with their communities after cancer treatment and resume their lives with as little disruption as possible.
For more information, visit aflac.com/bridge to brighter. We thank you both so much for sharing your journey.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
And we thank you for joining us on San Diego Living. We'll see you next time.